wire is into the dash. If you noticed during the installation video, there was a white 5-star piece and then there was a gray 5-star piece. And if you look back here at the amplifier, you'll notice up here up at the top there's the white 5-star piece, and then on the bottom down here is the gray 5-star piece. The reason it's like that is so that I know at a glance which one is signal in and which one is signal out. The white at the top is my signal coming from my radio, so that would be signal in, and the gray on the bottom is signal out, so that's going to be off going into the factory speaker wiring. And that represents that here, gray out to wiring, so this is going to go like this, and then this is going to come out of here and go back in. Now that this is all taken care of, we can get the radio back up in place and get this center console put back together, and we'll head out here and look at the fuse. And as per normal, Fernando has way overbuilt the fuse holder in the car. For this, it just uses a little inline 20 amp fuse off of the 10 gauge. And he built a whole mount to hold it and left enough room, so if we do another amplifier, there will be room for it. So our ground wire is also connected. All that done, that means now it's time to get the microphone in place. So let's go talk about that for a minute. Now inside the box for the kicker key is the key instruction manual. It is divided into a couple different languages. The top one is English. You also have the microphone and the microphone holder. How this is designed to work, I like to thread my microphone through here. And then this is going to sit on top of the headrest just like this, and this is going to plug into the amplifier. On the wire is this, which is the activation button. To activate it for setup, you need to have all the speakers in the car that are not connected to the kicker key be disconnected. So subs, rear fill if you have them, fade it to the front, disconnect the subwoofer, anything you got going on other than what's powering the key. Pink noise, you're gonna need a track for pink noise. If you need a track for pink noise, on the box here, you can scan this. This will take you over to Kicker's site. On there, they have a downloaded pink noise track that you can get to use. You're going to press this quickly. It'll start beeping, telling you to get out of the vehicle. You have 10 seconds to exit the vehicle. Make sure the engine's off. Make sure the windows are rolled up, and make sure you're quiet. Turn off your phone. Don't make any noises. Go into the other room. Let it do its thing. When it's done, you'll hear happy sound beeps, or you'll hear, like you lost beeps. If you hear those, you did something wrong. Go back and figure out what it is. If you get the happy beeps, you're done. You can move on to the next thing. Press this once. When you're done with everything, the joy of it is you can toggle between this and you can turn on and off what it did and what it didn't do. You can hear the factory system just amplified. Press it again. You can hear the factory system EQ'd and DSP. On the side of the amplifier, like we showed you earlier, if you decide you don't like one or the other, meaning you don't like the time alignment, you can just flick that switch and that'll shut that off. You can turn off the EQ, you can turn off compression, you can turn off whatever you want or leave on whatever you want. On the amplifier where the dip switches are is also where your microphone will plug in. Make sure it's plugged in all the way. Before you start the test, make sure you put your driver's seat where it needs to be, and also put the rest of the seats in the interior back to the way it is going to be most of the time. Like he had his armrest folded down, fold that down. We need to fold these back seats back up. Make sure everything's the way it's going to be when it's driving down the road. Before you start the process, one thing they don't talk about in the instructions is go into the radio setting. Make sure that your treble, mid, bass, balance, fader, they're all set to their 0 points. If they're not, this could totally screw up the way this amplifier reads the signals in the car. Ours are all zeroed out. We have a pink noise track downloaded to our phone. Turn it up to a normal listening level. Make sure your doors are unlocked. No, I gotta activate it. We press the mic, we have our beeps, we got 10 seconds. I always look at the doors, every door, make sure they're all unlocked. Now it starts. Shh. And that's the sound we were hoping to hear. Press the mic button. turn the system back down. Now is when the magic happens. We get to hear if this worked. Grab your microphone off your headrest, pull it forward so you can get to that little switchy knob. One little hint if you are gonna be using your phone so you don't have to redo it, put it in sleep mode or nighttime mode or whatever it is so that it doesn't make any noises and interrupt the test tones that are happening. Learned that one the hard way, of course. We'll go back to some music. And what you're gonna do is you're going to play a song that has a good, you know, something you're comfortable with that you've heard before, has a good center image, sounds good. And then you just A/B between the two. It's really cool, I'm not gonna lie. It's really cool. I love doing this part of this. If you can do it for a customer or for yourself, whichever works, it's so fun. Let's get Fernando in here and we'll play with him. Fernando, please hop in the car, kind sir. Stop eating your chips, man. Dude, is it kind of freaky, Ruffles? Like chicken wing? Have you noticed how close they're getting to actually tasting like chicken wings? It's pretty crazy. He didn't even wait for me. We're gonna A/B ya.
You can hear right away how, like, you know, it's right here and then it's like gun. Yeah.
It goes from like 4 speakers, real basic sounding, to soundstage.
Yeah.
You know, everything just kind of. See, that's what happened. That's that noise I was talking about. Someone texted me. The sound being just
like right here. It's
way
like,
up in the front.
It's in the front stage.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Sounds fabulous. If you got a factory radio, basic, non-frilly, and you're like, man, I just wish it was a little bit louder, it sounded a little better, there was some imaging, just something, and you're gonna add a set of speakers, pick yourself up a kicker key, throw it in there, and you will not be disappointed. I have yet to have anyone go, really? I mean, no. But with that, that's it for today, guys.
On to the next one, guys.
We hope you enjoyed this one as always. You have a wonderful night. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. I screwed up the ending. All right, whatever. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Ugh. I think I had something on my head.